Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning into Let's Talk Construction. My name is Emmett White. We have tonight a special guest. Before we announce the special guest tonight, just would like to let you know that this will be the final show for the upcoming Stone Oak and BPSU exhibitors interview. This show will end, then Let's Talk Construction show will also end until the 13th of next month. Without further delay, I'd like to first of all introduce Mr. Dwayne Kemp, Senior Sales Manager at RBC FINCO, Avery Lightborne at Art Development, Director for Sales, and also Stone Oak and BPSU Trade Show Marketing Team, one of the team members, Randy Rolle. Gentlemen, welcome to the show tonight.
Thank you much. Thank you very much.
Happy to be here.
Yes. That's great. That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight promises to be an exciting and great one. These gentlemen would, of course, share what to expect when you visit their booths down at the expo. And of course, Randy C would fill in the spots on what to expect in general of the show. So we will be right back after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks.
Welcome. So now we are here with Mr. Marvin Major of CIBC. It is all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo. Mr. Major, let me know exactly what they can expect from CIBC.
Oh, definitely. We're going to be at the show from 10 to 5. We're going to have the experts there. So if you're interested in renovating, if you're interested in purchasing, if you're interested in constructing, we're going to have everybody there. So you can sit down, you will have one-on-one time with each of the sales specialists to make sure that we guide you along the way. Because one of the most important things is that this is going to be the biggest purchase of your lifetime. And so we want to be there to guide you as financial advisors. We're going to look at your savings patterns to make sure that you have your down payment towards the injection and also the legal fees to cover the legal costs that will be involved. We can guide you with the insurance part of it as well. You need life insurance, you need contractors insurance, and so we'll be there. All you need to do, come to the show, bring your job letters, we'll be able to guide you through it, let you know how much you could qualify for so you can shop around. It will be seamless, end to end. CIBC Caribbean, we're here to help you to realize your dream of constructing a home or a duplex or a triplex. We're here to help.
Yep. It's all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo, March 30th, BPSU Hall, right there on East Street, right across from ESO. Don't miss it. Hey, it's the road to the expo. Looking forward to seeing you.
See you there.
If you're looking for the best quality work in drywall, metal stud, wood framing, sheetrock installation, joint compound work, drywall finish, painting, and more, contact JMac Drywall System for quality work at a great price. To get a quote today, contact at 8232-247-5585-106 or email jmacdrywallsystem@gmail.com. JMac Drywall System. We get the job done right.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Let's Talk Construction. I'm your host, Emmett White. Voice out of the gate, we will get started with Mr. Kemp. Mr. Kemp, what could we expect down at the expo on the 30th. Sorry, from the great FINCO RBC FINCO.
Emmett, we're very excited to be a part of this expo coming up this weekend. We're going to have the entire team out from all of our branches from 10 to 5. We will even have our mobile specialists on the ground whose job specifically for those of us who are busy cannot come in the branch. Their job is to be out on the road to meet you just about any time, anywhere. Again, all of our sales representatives from all of our branches from across New Providence will be present to meet with these clients, give them the one-on-one communication, walk them through the steps, because for most payments, purchasing a home is the single biggest investment we will ever make. So we want to provide financial advice to our clients, even pre-qualified persons, once they go out purchasing or even looking for a home or a lot or construction. We want to guide them through the process, hold their hands through it step by step, because it's not like purchasing a car or something else. There's a lot of steps, a lot of things go into purchasing a home. And we encourage persons to come out, sit down, talk to our friendly professionals, get the advice that you need. Because too often we've seen persons come in, they've already started the project, and when we analyze it, they're unable to complete the project. So before you start it, come in, get pre-qualified, let us sit down and give you all the steps that's needed from start to finish, between your down payment, your closing costs, your insurance costs. We will give you a breakdown from start to finish. And Royal Bank, we've been in the Bahamas for over 116 years. FINCO, over 70 years. So combined, we have almost 200, almost close to 200 years of mortgage experience. So we consider ourselves to be the industry leader in the Bahamas with mortgages. And FINCO, we specialize in mortgages. We don't have any other products other than mortgages. So our persons that will be there are specifically designed for this. Let's Talk Construction. Let's Talk for this seminar. We're here to specifically tailor make the product for each and every client. And Emmett, this is such a great timing because we just started our mortgage campaign on March 4th, which will run through March 31st. So every person attending this event will be signed up. Where we're waiving all of our commitment fees. We're giving $1,000 towards your insurance costs. For persons that are unhappy with their current institution and they want to switch, we're giving 2% cash back up to $10,000.
Wow.
I mean, tons and tons and tons. And I'm in the midst of communicating with one of our local partners where we're going to tack on a little something extra at the end in terms of where you're going to get. I don't want to release it yet.
You don't preempt it now. Okay.
We're preempt it, but we're giving a lot of away prizes and surprises during this campaign. Again, it goes until May 31st. It started on March 4th. But
May 31st.
so come out and talk to us. Let's get pre-qualified and let's help you with the process.
Brother Kemp, there are many institutions out there doing mortgages. What would you say would make your institution unique? And also, what may be some of the benefits with someone coming, to consider coming to you?
Well, for one, we believe in relationships. Relationships are very important to us. We want you to come in. And we feel once a person has a relationship with us, they will always come back. And we pride ourselves in providing sound financial advice to our clients. So we take them step by step and we tailor make a product specifically for each client. So Emmett, I'm a small guy. You're a little bigger than me, but I can't put on the same suit that you put on. It just wouldn't fit right. We believe in meeting each client where they are and tailor making a mortgage product specifically for them. Because 25 years is a long time to be stuck in a mortgage if you're not comfortable with it.
Understood.
I firmly believe, I can help get you in your home. But if you're not happy with that final product, 25 years is a long time to be stuck. And for us, it's all about the journey. It's all about how do we, at the end of the day, you may close the mortgage, but it was not an enjoyable process. So our job is to help smooth out the process, give you all the information up front, tell you what's going on, tell you what to expect, and help to make the process as smooth as possible. Think about when you go on a trip. Yeah, you may end up getting your destination, but if your reservations are all messed up, you get to the airport, the line is long, the flight is bumpy. When you finally get to your destination, your luggage don't reach. You get there, but it was not a pleasant experience. Our job is to try to iron that out as smooth as possible, But we want to build a relationship with each and every client so they feel comfortable coming and talk to us. And again, like I say, FINCO, we only do mortgages. Mortgages is our business, just like you. You're in the construction business. I mean, it's all about providing mortgages and that sound financial advice to our client, one client at a time.
So with that being said, I would say the fact that you just streamline mortgages, I mean, the services should be excellent. You're not all over the place
Yeah.
doing other things.
Yeah. We consider ourselves to be the industry leader in mortgages. And I mean, you know me a long time. I've had over 30 years of banking
Yes.
experience. I specialize mortgage is my thing. I consider myself to be the mortgage guru in FINCO. So I take
Absolutely.
pride in assisting Bahamians in getting into their homes. And I mean, I can't tell you the joy that I get when I walk in the community and persons come up to me and they thank me for helping them to get in their homes. That's one of the greatest feelings I would ever get. Or sometimes I would pick up the phone and calling the client and just letting them know their mortgage is approved. It makes it
Right.
all worthwhile for me, man. I mean, I've been doing this for 34 years,
Mhm.
and I don't plan on stopping now because, again, it brings me great joy to help Bahamians get into their homes.
Okay. So speaking about approval of the mortgage, is there any particular time frame, turnaround time frame for if they present their documents? Was it 2, 3, 4 months?
No,
Uh,
4 months. I mean, no mortgage application never take 4 months. Once we tell you all the documents that you provide, and we give you that information up front, we give you a list of everything that needs to be provided. Once the client provides all that, we jump on it right away. And I'd say maybe a 2-week turnaround time. It may, give or take. We may have to come back to you to ask you 1 or 2 questions because we may have a question on the appraisal or some information that is provided up front is not necessary. So, and I like to put a plug in, payments, be upfront because now there's a credit bureau out. Once they put your name in the system, it outlines all your debts, all your
oh,
liabilities that you have out there. So be upfront. Come in and tell us. Let us. That's the only way we can assist you in getting a product specifically designed for you. So tell us. So again, about 2 weeks we get in and out, get you an approval and out to the attorneys. Once it's out to the attorney's hands, there's very little we could do at that point. But it's in the attorney's hands. But we try to turn it around, give quick turnaround time to our clients. And again, we specialize in mortgages. We don't do anything else. So each mortgage application they get the attention it deserves.
well, let me just say, Brother Cam, before we go, that credit bureau, we need to have I'd like to invite you back so we could have educate the consumers on that also. But one last note, I believe you mentioned that if stand to be corrected on this, if a client has a mortgage with another institution, they can slip over it into. Is that correct?
Yes, look, a part of this campaign, we would allow a switch mortgage where you can move from your current institution over to us, and we will cover your appraisal costs up to $1,000. We will also assist with towards your insurance and give you 2% up to $10,000 cash back to help with your switch costs. So it's very minimal, if any, out-of-pocket expenses we would pass on. But more than likely, we'll take it one client at a time and see how best we can tailor make the product. And if it's, I mean, most times person look at it for rate, but we look at it in terms of service that is provided to our clients. For me, you can't put a value on service when you could pick up the phone and call me just about any time, and we give you that advice. No question is too big or too small. So we lead with relationships. We want each one of our clients to feel valued when they walk in our doors or pick up the phone or send an email to our representatives, because service, we lead by service. Very little separates us between the competitors. So we try to lean on service. Because everybody's trying to produce low rates. We want to lean on service and quality upfront with our clients.
Okay. Great stuff. Let's move on to Avery. My brother, how are you? How was your day?
I'm very good, Mr. White. It's pretty rainy and wet out there, but thank God in any event, right?
Okay. So can you tell us what the home? I know you have the alternative to steel. What many of us we have used over the conception. What can homeowners expect when they visit the Stone Oak and BPSU Expo?
Right. Well, first of all, we're going to be right next to Mr. Kemp's booth. So when he closed that mortgage, you can come right over to us.
Most definitely.
and we can get you started with your fiber reinforcement polymers. So what we have at the booth, looking forward to the show, just to educate persons. We're going to have a lot of educational material, stuff that persons were asking a lot about, especially like with your bands and all of the different angles that you would need to have a complete system when it comes to rebar and the solutions that you need for the applications. We're going to have a lot of education on where the product is, how the product is made, all of the testing behind the product so that persons could get comfortable. If you're a person that is a homeowner or going to build a home, we want you to know that you can feel comfortable with using these products. So it's our job to educate you on how strong it is, the testing around it, the popularity around it. And so definitely when you come there, we have also a contractor who uses the product on a regular basis who's going to be there to talk with the contractors that come in, but more generally the public who are the builders, and the customers are the engineers, the customers are the architects, the customers are the contractors too. And so we want to make sure that where they have the information, they're the doctors, that we have the public who's asking for these things in their buildings are also educated about what they're getting. So that's what they can expect. A lot of education because it's a new product on the market. A lot of questions around it. And I think we've satisfied so many people. The islands are going crazy with it. Nassau is going crazy. Customer support is there. They're coming around and they're asking the questions and they're buying the product more importantly.
Okay, great, great. Just one thing. What are some of the benefits of using your product?
Well, let's look at it. My parents, ancestors, let's say grandparents, and all of those persons who would have built before, right? They have left stuff for their kids, the grandkids, and we find that these buildings and everything that they use the steel in back in the days, all they had, of course, are rusting. It's causing a lot of problems, and so instead of leaving an investment, they leave a liability, and so we want to take that away from the next generation, and we want to give them a product that is available on the market, that is viable for the market, that when you pass the same asset on to your children, you don't have those same problems. I mean, a lot of pensioners come in and they're spending their pension doing repairs because they have the steel. Steel has been with us. It has given us what we could have gotten out of it. But with age and technology, we can move on from it and definitely hand on a better future to the generations. So I think looking at the generations to come, if you want to leave a better world, I think you should use better products.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage you to come on down and have a look at some of that product. Like the great man said, he's going to be right next to FINCO. Once you sign up, you will see exactly the products that they have.
Yes.
But we're going to come back for closing from both of them. Brother Randy C, the big man for Stone Oak. Please fill us in what to expect down there at the expo on the 30th.
Let me tell you, man. One of the words that rings straight through what was said was this. One of the key words that came up: solution. You need to get financing. FINCO, solution. You want to get that the right type of material from ART. And notice I said ART. This material, it will not crack up your foundation or your structure in any way. As a matter of fact, I had an opportunity to go over to Avery's booth while at another event, and let me tell you, you can literally lift an entire what do you call it, form, so to speak. What do you call it, Avery?
We call it a column.
A column.
20-foot column.
You can lift a 20-foot column. I mean, imagine that versus trying to lift the steel itself, right? Right. So it goes to show you how strong this is. Okay. So we're not talking about something that's going to last you a couple of years. As was mentioned, it's going to last not only for you, but your family to come. So it's an investment. Okay. I'm encouraging persons. This is the information hub. This is a solutions hub. You don't have to come there and worry about, well, I wonder, am I, who am I going to choose and connect? Every single vendor there is there to benefit you. If you lack the information that you need, ask the questions that you need. Because if you don't ask the questions, if you don't educate yourself, then how can you benefit yourself? So by all means, every company there are experts at what they do. Please ask the questions. We humbly and encourage you to come down to the Stone Oak Home Owner and Builders Expo, March 30th. I mean, there's a real estate company is going to be there. Banks are going to be there as one of them, of course. We have RBC FINCO is going to be there, Cornet Bahamas. We Buy, You Sell. There's also the Symphony Fencing, CMEX Bahamas. There's also Granite Plus, Tub Restoration. There's Cyborg Security Cameras. The list goes on. We encourage you, by all means, to come on out and get the needed information you need to help you to get started, whether you're building or you're renovating.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, you got it. You got it all there. We'll return right back for this break with closing remarks from our guests.
Welcome. So now we are here with Mr. Marvin Major of CIBC. It is all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo. Mr. Major, let me know exactly what they can expect from CIBC.
Oh, definitely. We're going to be at the show from 10 to 5. We're going to have the experts there. So if you're interested in renovating, if you're interested in purchasing, if you're interested in constructing, we're going to have everybody there. So you can sit down, you will have one-on-one time with each of the sales specialists to make sure that we guide you along the way. Because one of the most important things is that this is going to be the biggest purchase of your lifetime. And so we want to be there to guide you as financial advisors. We're going to look at your savings patterns to make sure that you have your down payment towards the injection and also the legal fees to cover the legal costs that will be involved. We can guide you with the insurance part of it as well. You need life insurance, you need contractors insurance, and so we'll be there. All you need to do, come to the show, bring your job letters, we'll be able to guide you through it, let you know how much you can qualify for so you can shop around. It will be seamless, end to end. CIBC Caribbean, we're here to help you to realize your dream of constructing a home or a duplex or a triplex. We're here to help.
Yep. It's all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo, March 30th, BPSU Hall, right there on East Street, right across from Esso. Don't miss it. Hey, it's the road to the expo. Looking forward to seeing you.
See you there.
If you're looking for the best quality work in drywall, metal stud, wood framing, sheetrock installation, joint compound work, drywall finish, painting, and more, contact JMac Drywall System for quality work at a great price. To get a quote today, contact at 8232-247-5585-106 or email jmacdrywallsystem@gmail.com. JMac Drywall System. We get the job done right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking the time out to tune into us this evening. Mr. Kemp, would you like to have a closeout on this round?
Yeah, most definitely. I like the angle that Randy took, solution. When we're here, we will be on site to provide financial solution, financial advice to everyone attending. So I would really love persons to come out and ask. Especially if you're thinking about purchasing, constructing, renovating, whatever it is that you have in mind, just come out. It will cost you nothing to come out and speak to our professionals. We're going to be there anxiously waiting. We're going to give you that one-on-one time once you come out and speak to us. And if you have something in mind, just come out and talk to us. I cannot stress it enough. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. And that will allow you to make really informed decisions on what direction you want to go. Because again, mortgages is probably the single biggest investment most of us will ever make. And I truly believe the Haman should own a piece of the rock. At minimum, and this is what we do. This is the core business of FINCO. We eat, sleep, drink mortgages. So your request will be priority to us, and you can rest assured the advice and the information that you give you will be for your advantage, for your benefit, for you to go and think about it and make an informed decision. I mean, nothing is worse than when you make a decision, you found out maybe I could have done this differently down the road. You know, and
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, so final upfront before you go in and start getting your plans drawn, before you put the deposit down on a purchase, come in and sit down. It really will be. This is going to be free financial advice we're going to give you next week Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's a full day. We'll be there waiting on you. So come in and speak to any one of our friendly representatives. Like I say, we will have persons regardless what branch you bank at. We will have persons represented from our One East Plaza on Prince Charles, our Palmdale Plaza, main branch on Shirley Street, our Cable Beach location, our Old Fort Bay location, and our Carmichael Road location. All branches will be represented. So please come out, talk with us, and we're going to do our best to give you the best financial advice we can.
Thank you very much, Art Kemp, and I appreciate you taking the time out to not only come on the show, but to join this expo, to inform and educate persons on the process of the mortgage. Brother Ariel.
Yes, sir. Well, what I want to say is, like what Randy C said also, I'm going to piggyback on that. Solutions. Anytime you find a solution to a problem, then you're in a good place. And I admire the fact that he brought that up. These products are Rolls Royce right now of fiber reinforcement in the country right now or in the world, right? These are the future of construction. Anywhere you look right now, $1.3 trillion infrastructure bill passed in the United States. All they're going with is fiber reinforcement. And this is the wave that you got to catch now. The thing about it is, this is compare this to the best version of reinforcement in the alternative, which is steel, right? Compared to the best version, which is galvanized, coated steel. And that's the steel that they use when they want a little bit more timeline. And if you cover it properly, you're probably going to get some good years out of it. But again, all of these things are come to pass. We have the product now, we have the solution. It's actually almost a half the price also when you look at affordability. So when you think about having a product that is not going to rust at all versus a product that'll give you prolong the time because it has a little bit more stuff on it, then you make your decision from there. Also, what I want to say is steel will always be with us. But why are we going to go into something where we're putting the cancer into our buildings that we know what's inevitable? And we can have something which is a lifetime product. Come on, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer for the banks to put their insurance behind, to put their money behind. That's why I want to be right next to Mr. Kemp when he's doing this, so I can make sure that they understand that this is not out of the reach of this common man. Right now, we at $30-something, $40, almost $40, $50 of the other stuff. Then you could get this right now, $23.50. And if you come down there and you show me your plan and you want me to do the takeoff on it, chances are you get a better deal on it. All right. So these products are available. What we want to also educate the public on is now that these products are certified by the Ministry of Works, these products, you got to be careful who's manufacturing them. We're under a serious scrutiny from the FRP, Institute for Civil Infrastructure. We have a third-party company that vet these products. So when it comes to the trustworthiness, and if it's stand on its own 2 feet, we have the best rebar producer of fiber rebar producer in the world in MST bar, which is maximum strength bar. And so we have the technology, the testing, and we have the backing to show that this product is viable for the market. But you have to be careful because anytime you see something catch fire, there's something else right in the back that can cause a fire, a bigger fire that you don't want. So we want to make sure we give education, and get this in the hands of the Bahamian public. In a salt-saturated country, this is what we should be using, and our engineers at the Ministry of Works have explored it. They are the future of building in our country. Start with them, and they've certified it. Let's get on it.
Okay. Thank you. At a time there, Randy Rolle, closing remarks.
Let me tell you, you're walking into a room full of specialists with inviting smiles. You understand that? It's a hub of professors, so to speak, You can ask any question that you need to ask to enlighten yourself. Get that information. Doesn't matter your age. Come through, ask the questions, get the needed information, and act on it. Because all of the specialists will be there, eagerly waiting to answer any question that you have. So sometimes people hold back about, well, this may be a silly question. Listen, if you don't know, you don't know. And a lot of times that's what happens. People that you need to ask, act on the advice, and definitely benefit yourself. All of this information, you can look forward to it at the Stone Oak Home BPSU Hall, Street South.
All right, we have another bad connection there with Randy. I imagine the weather is pretty bad then. Randy, you still there?
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Yes, still here.
Sorry, you want to finish up?
I'm saying, yeah. So ask all the information that you need to ask. Every vendor there are experts and specialists. Like I said, it's like you're walking into a room full of professors. Everybody's gonna have a smile on their face, but it's tons of information. And this information that you need to help you to benefit yourself, whether you're building or renovating. So come on out, March 5th, the Stone Oak Homeowner and Builders Expo, right on East Street South, across from the Esso gas station. Bring your family out. Don't worry about leaving the kids home. Bring the kids out. There's going to be a kids' corner. They'll be well taken care of while the parents take care of business. Okay? So I'd like to ask Dwayne a question. Is there anything in particular that persons would like to that they can bring that you would advise at the venue?
If they have available their job letter, pay slip, any information around any loans or liabilities they have, that would help. But I don't want to restrict them to that. If they don't have it, I would say come anyway. At least have the information handy. You don't necessarily have to come with your job letter and your pay slip, but know in your mind, well, hey, my salary is X, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or annually, and what your loan payments are, stuff like that, credit card limits. But if you don't have it, still come, at least have the information. We could still ask the question and work it out manually for you. So come free-handed, come with the documents, but the operative word in there, please come, sit down and talk with us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the show. But before we go, I'd first like to thank Mr. Ferguson at the BPSU for teaming up with Stone Oak, to make this happen. Ladies and gentlemen, like Randy said, all roads lead to the Stone Oak and BPSU exhibit expo on the 30th. I would encourage you to, make yourself available, save the date. I will be there. There may be other builder contractors. As a builder contractor, if you're looking for builder contractors, I will be there. I would also be there in the role of educating, helping to give you some advice. If you have your set of plans and you want it to be reviewed, I would encourage you to, make an appointment with me so it's free of charge. I will review the drawings to see if there's any elements that might be missing, all right, before you start your construction. No, there would not be no seminar to this event, but there will be a lot of educational information being passed on at the event. So I would encourage you, all right, the last thing you want to do is make a decision. This is the last show for the expo. You want to make a decision and you didn't make the correct one. All right. I mean, I'm quite sure Brother Kemp could speak on incidents where you have homeowners who have make decision and they had to go back for refinancing. That's not a good thing. All right. Sorry, you said?
I give you tons of stories, Emma. Tons.
Right. Okay. All right. So this is for the first time homeowners. This is the event that you want to attend. All right. You want to attend this. I'm telling you, I have stories where homeowners come at the end of the day and say, "Oh, Mr. White, if I had only known," but it's already too late. You already signed the dotted line. All right. It's even right down to the contractors. Listen, as a contract, remember, we make the decisions. We create the contract. You need to be informed of your rights. You need to be informed and find out the loopholes. Okay. This is the event, the 10th. There'll be more, but this is the one. For those of you who are building or in the planning process, I would encourage you to attend this event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you at the event. Good night and take care. Be safe.
All right. Good night.
Welcome. So now we are here with Mr. Marvin Major of CIBC. It is all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo. Mr. Major, let me know exactly what they can expect from CIBC.
Oh, definitely. We're going to be at the show from 10 to 5. We're going to have the experts there. So if you're interested in renovating, if you're interested in purchasing, if you're interested in constructing, we're going to have everybody there. So you can sit down, you will have one-on-one time with each of the sales specialists to make sure that we guide you along the way. Because one of the most important things is that this is going to be the biggest purchase of your lifetime. And so we want to be there to guide you as financial advisors. We're going to look at your saving patterns to make sure that you have your down payment towards the injection and also the legal fees to cover the legal costs that will be involved. We can guide you with the insurance part of it as well. You need life insurance, you need contractors insurance, and so we'll be there. All you need to do, come to the show, bring your job letters, we'll be able to guide you through it, let you know how much you pre-qualify for so you can shop around. It will be seamless, end to end. CIBC Caribbean, we're here to help you to realize your dream of constructing a home or a duplex or a triplex. We're here to help.
Yep. It's all about the Stone Oak Home Builders Expo, March 30th, BPSU Hall, right there on East Street, right across from SO. Don't miss it. Hey, it's the road to the expo. Looking forward to seeing you.
See you there.
If you're looking for the best quality work in drywall, metal stud, wood framing, sheetrock installation, joint compound work, drywall finish, painting, and more, contact JMac Drywall System for quality work at a great price. To get a quote today, contact at 8232-247-5585-106 or email jmacdrywallsystem@gmail.com. JMac Drywall System. We get the job done right.
Are you ready to build or remodel your home? Then you don't want to miss the BPSU and Stone Oak Expo in Nassau on March 30th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Experience top brands, shop exclusive deals, and meet face-to-face with suppliers, all in one location. The BPSU and Stone Oak Expo is where your house becomes a home. March 30th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the BPSU Hall, East Street South, opposite the Esso gas station.
Are you planning on building or remodeling your home, but afraid of being ripped off, overcharged, or receiving substandard workmanship? Then you don't want to miss the Emmett White First-Time Homeowner Educational Seminars. Don't become a victim. Attend the event, ask questions, get answers, and learn from one of the industry experts. Follow our Facebook page at Emmett White 242 for updates on when the event will be held in Abaco, Freeport Grand Bahama, Exuma, Eleuthera, and Nassau.
Are you ready to build or remodel your